Hey everybody, my name is Jansen. I am a doTERRA Platinum Leader and a US Founder 2.0. Really excited because I get to spend the next few minutes telling you about my #1 favorite oil, my deserted island oil. Like if I could only pick one, it would be oregano. So before I tell you why and how I use it, let me ask, where are all my fellow sinus sufferers out there? You know, those of us who, as soon as the pollen starts falling, or as soon as we're exposed to somebody who has a cough or a sore throat, we feel it here. That pain and that pressure starts building up. It can turn into something pretty nasty that will take a long time to get better. And want to share that that was me for about 20 years, you guys. That was a long time. Actually, 12 years, more or less. About 20 years ago, I had my first sinus surgery. It was after having taken antibiotics for 4 months straight because of sinus infections. I took so many that my tongue had turned green. Literally, I had like a fungal overgrowth. My whole microbiome was a wreck. It was 2004, so before I understood the microbiome. And I had sinus surgery and it helped for all of 6 months, and then the issues started coming back. And fast forward 10 years from there, I had another sinus surgery. That one caused some scar tissue buildup and only helped again for another 6 months. So I really had to find a way, and somebody told me about oregano oil. Actually, they told me about oregano oil because of some adult acne that I was having. And that cleared it up. Well, guess what else I found? It was helping my sinus situation. So amazing how these plants with the hundreds of chemical constituents can help in so many different ways, right? So oregano has been literally a lifesaver for me. I don't say that lightly. Let me tell you how I use it, but before I do, let me share that there's one more thing that's really helpful if you're a sinus sufferer. Make sure you have a neti pot. Or like a sinus rinse, nose rinse. Neil Med, I get this at Walgreens. It comes with a saline and sodium bicarbonate, so just salt and baking soda mixture to change the pH of the water. You rinse your nose. I would rather rinse my nose twice a day, you guys, than brush my teeth if I had to choose one. Not that I choose one, but that is how important it is for me to keep my nasal passages clear because of how susceptible I am to issues. So, but with the oregano, here's what I do. As soon as I feel the first symptom of a sinus issue, and for me, it's actually a mood change. It's not even the pressure or the pain at first. It's that I start to feel like overwhelmed and like things feel harder than they normally do, or I feel negative, and that's just normally not me. So I usually am aware and I think, okay, as soon as I start feeling something here, which usually happens the day after that mood change, I start attacking it, and I will put a drop of oregano essential oil in an empty veggie cap, and that's because doTERRA's is just too potent. It will burn your tongue if you put a drop right in your mouth. So take a veggie cap, and I can put other brands right in my mouth, especially if it's like oil of oregano, not the actual essential oil. But you can open a veggie cap, stick a drop or two in there. I will do this and take it every 2 or 3 hours for the first 2 days. And then symptoms are usually totally gone. My mood is better. My mental clarity is back. And I continue 1 or twice a day for the next 5 days, just because I've noticed when I stop too early, it will sometimes come back. So it's kind of like a full course, right? So every 2 or 3 hours, the first day or two, and then once or twice a day for about 5 days. You can play around. If you're a sinus sufferer, you will have plenty of opportunities to give it a try and see how it works and see what works best for you. All of our bodies are different, but oregano has just saved me so many trips to the doctor. I have not filled a prescription for sinus issues in probably 10 years now, since I started using oregano. And again, I first started using it for adult acne, and then it ended up helping with my sinuses. So definitely worth checking out. Look it up. Look how it works with the look up how it works with the body, how it just boosts us to be able to, heal in different ways. The chemical constituents, look up how you can use it. You can also use oregano, by the way, in a cup of very hot water that's steaming, not boiling. That can change the efficacy, of the chemical constituents. But I will put oregano along with breathe, or maybe eucalyptus separately, lemon, and then lean my head over with a kitchen towel over my head and just inhale. But normally if I attack it internally, that's all I need. Another way you can use oregano is topically. It is one of the hot oils, so make sure you dilute it, especially if you're using it with children. But on the bottoms of the feet, super great for boosting the immune system. It's just definitely one that you want to have in your home. So I hope that helps you. I hope that you will think through your friends and family. Who out there do you know who's suffering with sinus issues? Because they are just the worst in my opinion. And wouldn't it be great if you can help them? Thanks everybody. Good luck.